The 2025 NFL Draft has just delivered two of the most shocking picks we've seen in years. The Eagles going bold with a new quarterback for the future, and the Chiefs making a statement with a defensive lineman, a move that defied all expectations. Today, we're diving deep into these unexpected picks, analyzing what it means for both franchises, and how this could reshape the AFC and NFC landscape. Stick around as we break down every detail and predict what comes next for these powerhouse teams. The Eagles have shocked the NFL world with their first-round selection of a highly touted quarterback. Many analysts were expecting them to bolster their defense or add to their receiving core, but Philly chose to invest in their future. Their current starter, who has been leading the team with consistent performances, is now in his prime, but time waits for no one. This bold decision indicates that the Eagles are already planning for life after their starter. What does this mean for their current QB? Will this ignite a quarterback controversy, or is it simply a strategic move to secure their future? Eagles fans are divided, and the league is buzzing with speculation. The Kansas City Chiefs have been synonymous with offensive firepower for years. But in a surprising twist, they used their first-round pick on a defensive lineman. This move comes at a time when many expected them to strengthen their offensive weapons around Patrick Mahomes. The pick suggests that Kansas City is shifting its focus to balance out their game strategy. For years, their Achilles heel has been a shaky defense that occasionally cost them big games. This bold draft decision is a clear message that they are committed to fortifying their defensive front. Could this be the missing piece that elevates them back to Super Bowl dominance? Drafting a quarterback in the first round brings with it a whirlwind of questions. The Eagles now face a major decision. How do they integrate this new talent into their offensive strategy? With a seasoned veteran at the helm, many expect the rookie to ride the bench, learning the ropes before being thrown into the fire. But with the Eagles' aspirations for another Super Bowl run, pressure mounts. Will they allow the rookie some snaps during the regular season? Or is he merely a safety net for the future? The decision could alter the Eagles' offensive approach for years to come. For years, the Chiefs have been criticized for their lack of defensive consistency. This draft pick signals a major shift. By selecting a powerful defensive lineman, the Chiefs are addressing one of their biggest weaknesses, run defense. This new addition promises to bring grit and stability to the defensive line, potentially turning Kansas City into a more balanced and fearsome opponent. Chiefs fans are already buzzing with excitement about the prospect of finally plugging that defensive gap. Could this be the key to not just winning shootouts, but dominating games on both sides of the ball? The Eagles' new quarterback pick isn't just a move for the future, it also changes the dynamic of their offense right now. With a young and athletic QB waiting in the wings, the Eagles may look to implement more dynamic play calling, focusing on mobility and improvisation. This could spell changes for their offensive line and their running back strategy. Eagles fans are eager to see if this new prospect will bring a fresh spark or if it will take time for him to find his rhythm. Either way, it's clear that Philadelphia is planning for something big. With their draft pick, the Chiefs are signaling a new era of defensive strategy. For too long, their defense has been overshadowed by their electric offense. But now, with a powerful new lineman on the roster, Kansas City is aiming to control the trenches. This strategic shift could mean fewer shootouts and more dominant, low-scoring victories. If this pick lives up to expectations, opposing quarterbacks could be in for a rough ride when facing the Chiefs' front line. The implications of these two draft picks are massive, not just for their respective teams, but for their entire divisions. The Chiefs have now added defensive muscle to compete with the physicality of the AFC West, while the Eagles are setting up for a long-term quarterback strategy that could redefine their dominance in the NFC East. If these picks pan out, we might be witnessing the beginning of two very different but equally powerful teams. The reactions have been pouring in. Chiefs fans are both surprised and excited about the defensive boost, while Eagles fans are divided. Some see it as smart planning, while others are questioning the need for a quarterback with their current starter still performing at a high level. Social media is on fire with opinions, predictions, and debates. This draft is already shaping up to be one of the most talked about events of the offseason. Both head coaches have taken to the podium to explain their draft choices. Andy Reid was clear about the need to solidify the defense, while the Eagles coach emphasized the importance of planning for the future. Their confidence is contagious, but it remains to be seen if these picks will pay off as planned. The next few months will be crucial in determining if these moves were strokes of genius or gambles that backfire. Now, all eyes are on training camp. Both teams are set to integrate their new stars, and fans can't wait to see how they perform. For the Chiefs, the addition of defensive power could be the missing puzzle piece. For the Eagles, it's a glimpse into the future of their offense. This year's NFL season just got a lot more interesting. For years, the Kansas City Chiefs have been known for their high-octane offense, with Patrick Mahomes orchestrating masterful plays that dazzle fans and dismantle defenses. However, the team's defense has often been its Achilles heel, sometimes costing them critical games in the postseason. With this new draft pick, it's evident that Andy Reid and the Chiefs front office are prioritizing a stronger defensive front. This move could mean a shift towards a more balanced strategy, where the defense no longer just holds the line but actively contributes to winning games. If the Chiefs can close the gap in their run defense and improve pass rushing, we could be looking at one of the most complete teams in the league, one that not only outguns opponents but outlasts them defensively. The Eagles' decision to pick up a highly rated quarterback has left fans with burning questions. Is this a mere backup plan for insurance, or are we witnessing the grooming of the next franchise star? The Eagles' starting quarterback is still performing at a high level, but with age catching up, this new talent could be the perfect understudy. Some speculate that we might see a dual-threat system in action, similar to what the Saints did with Drew Brees and Taysom Hill. Will the Eagles experiment with two quarterbacks, or will the rookie be left to learn from the sidelines? The answer could redefine their offensive strategy and shake up the NFC East power dynamics. The Chiefs' new defensive investment isn't just about strengthening their line, it's about positioning themselves against their toughest rivals. The AFC West has always been competitive, with Derek Carr, Justin Herbert, and the Raiders' offensive push constantly testing Kansas City's defense. This draft pick is not just a reaction to their own vulnerabilities but a strategic move to combat their divisional rivals. Imagine a Chiefs defensive line that can pressure Herbert into mistakes, shut down the Raiders' running game, and match the Broncos' physicality. This draft choice is bigger than just a name on the roster. It's a calculated shot at winning the West. Philadelphia fans are already buzzing about a potential return to the Super Bowl. With this new quarterback pick, some are predicting the Eagles are preparing for the long haul, setting the stage for sustained dominance. But is this move too soon? Historically, rookie quarterbacks require time to adjust to the speed and complexity of the NFL. Eagles management is betting that this young talent can learn behind a seasoned starter, eventually stepping up when the time is right. But there's always a risk. Developing a quarterback in a high-pressure environment isn't easy. Will the Eagles' gamble pay off, or could this bold decision backfire when it matters most? If there's one aspect of the Chiefs' game that has frustrated fans year after year, it's their run defense. Teams like the Raiders and Titans have exploited this weakness repeatedly, keeping Mahomes off the field for long stretches. This new defensive lineman is not just a piece of the puzzle. He could be the solution. Known for his ability to break through the offensive line and disrupt backfields, the Chiefs' pick is expected to make an immediate impact. If Kansas City can finally hold the line against power runners, their path back to the Super Bowl just got a whole lot clearer. Both of these draft picks are more than just additions to the roster. They're declarations of intent. The Chiefs are signaling their commitment to building a balanced, Super Bowl-ready team, while the Eagles are setting up for the future, potentially beyond their current starter. These moves are strategic, bold, and undeniably game-changing. NFL analysts are already speculating how these decisions will play out over the season. Will the Chiefs' defense now match their offense's intensity? Can the Eagles' rookie quarterback eventually lead them to glory? One thing's for sure. These teams are playing the long game, and they're playing to win. Looking ahead to the 2025 season, these picks could redefine expectations. The Chiefs' reinforced defense might finally have the strength to push through the AFC without relying solely on shootouts. Meanwhile, the Eagles' quarterback pick could mean a change in offensive dynamics, possibly even a shift towards more aggressive play calling. These two powerhouse franchises are setting themselves up not just for next season, but for the next era of football dominance. The only question left is, who will execute their plan better? Social media has been nothing short of electric. Chiefs fans are celebrating the defensive pick as the missing piece to a championship run, while others are questioning if they should have gone for another wide receiver. Eagles fans, on the other hand, are split right down the middle. Some believe this new QB is their next superstar, while others think the team should have focused on immediate needs. Fan debates are raging, and it's clear that these picks are going to be talked about for weeks to come. One thing's for certain, the NFL offseason just got a lot more interesting. Drafting is always a gamble, and for the Chiefs and Eagles, this year's picks are no exception. Both franchises are banking on their selections to elevate them to the next level. For the Chiefs, it's about building a defense that can match their offensive prowess. For the Eagles, it's about future-proofing their quarterback situation. If these moves pay off, it will be hailed as brilliant foresight. But if they fall short, questions will be raised for years to come. Are these picks a masterstroke or a misstep? Only time will tell. The NFL draft is more than just picking players, it's about building legacies. The Chiefs and Eagles have made bold moves that could alter the course of their franchises. Whether it's strengthening a shaky defense or securing a future quarterback, these decisions reflect ambition, strategy, and risk. Now, the journey begins to see if these picks can live up to the hype and deliver glory to their teams. Thanks for watching, Chiefs Kingdom. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a move from your Super Bowl champs. See you in the next video.